to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back, baby show me what you yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy, I bought the maybe.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronx. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
One, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up there at 39 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gets it to the 15. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Mixon! And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7.
The Niners take over at first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 65 catch. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19, 18.
They'll throw on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Going right side, Robinson with it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Get it. 18, Pioneer.
I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
70 Timberwolves.
Back now, pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Running it after the penalty. He scampers ahead for about 4 and second down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Dropping back to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. They'll set up here for the point after. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 180.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
10, 11, MT, 11.
They send a man in motion.
11, Thomas.
Play action now, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11, 180. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one doesn't go far.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now off the play action. Shoots away from one. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60, cut 19, cut 19.
3rd and long for him here. Ayuk makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry here for Jordan James. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Hands around him. He's got space. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Raise up. Start.
Off the play fake. Burrow. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's get set.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And this is headed the wrong way. He'll lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Here we go. Cut. 180. What is that?
Putting a receiver in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Gun. Cut. Can.
Man in motion here.
Stop.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this is from 47. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
92.
He'll work against the blitz. Bengals get to him and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing.
Throwing it on second down. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. There's a man downfield. It's Jennings. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. 10 for 11. 70 line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Even 5 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
On 1st, it's Robinson again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's go now.
There's a give inside to James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. All in left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No, Broncos, check. Check go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to, explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow setting up the play action. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 tight.
Back to throw. As the open man downfield. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates. Panther 60. Go.
You just get the play off. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, kid.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful. Yep,
those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They send the tight end in motion. Burrow out of the shotgun. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
At the 9-yard line.
11.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Mixon's going to try to punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Pat! Cougar Knights ready.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down from the 42.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. You know, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Ready.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
19
line.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go. Get up.
Here's a give to Robinson. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Pack the 6.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Go. Hawks, go.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Crack all 80.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over.